Hey everyone, welcome back to another lesson on the channel. Today we are covering the urgent Amazon FBA news for 2022. State of the Seller is out by Jungle Scout, so we're going to be reviewing tons of data, statistics, updates on selling on Amazon. It's an awesome document. There'll be a link down below to get access to it. But other than that, guys, let's jump right into it. Right, so they kind of do this in a presentation style. I thought it'd be really fun to go through it together. Let's take a look. Right, so $470 billion, Amazon's annual revenue updated, 300 million customers, 2.7 billion. Can you believe there's 2.7 billion site reaches every month? Isn't that like 30% of the population? That's pretty wild. So 66% of consumers start their searches here. Awesome. There's just some more statistics. We're not going to read everything here. But third-party Amazon sales account for 22% of total Amazon revenue. Now, that's not total Amazon.com sales. That's like Amazon as a company's revenue is what they're saying. They do a lot more than just Amazon.com physical product sales, which makes the fact that 22% of everything they do is third-party sales is kind of crazy. So, timeline of Amazon, 94, it's founded, 2021. Record-breaking 2020 holiday season, as does Walmart, among others. Amazon revenue from third-party sellers exceeds its own for the first time. It's pretty crazy. All right, let's move on here. So a year of change. Right, so this will be really cool. So we'll look at a recap of 2021 and what we're doing going forward. So Amazon enters 2021 having increased its year-over-year revenue by 38%. Bezos steps down as CEO in 2021. 200-ton barge gets stuck in the Suez Canal, blocking 12% of the world's traffic. Suspending thousands of sellers in China for terms of service violations. Aggregators Perch and Thrasio raise a combined total of $1.5 billion in the first 5 months of 2021. Prime Day. New CEO, Andy. China goes on lockdown. Okay. Nothing groundbreaking here. Cool. Plans. So launch new products. Okay, so this is interesting. 95% of Amazon sellers plan to expand their brand in 2022. Of course, who's the 5% who's not planning on expanding? Maybe optimizing an already big brand. That makes sense. So launch new products unrelated to current products or brands. 45%. I changed what I sell, so it's been a learning curve, but now I feel as if I'm ready to grow, looking to double sales at a minimum. Seller from Washington. All right, right on, man. Unrelated to current products or brands. Hopefully that means you're starting a new brand that has products that are related to each other. Because obviously we want to start, if you're going to be launching new products, they should be related to each other, ideally. So optimize current product listing. Good. I mean, you should always be doing that. Expand existing brand line with new products. That is really smart. That's what everyone should be doing. If you don't have a brand already, start one. And then get more ratings, grow a brand through social, new marketing tactics, strategic advertising, global marketplaces, launch their own website, only 19%. Looks like we're moving on. Okay. Expansion. 30% of Amazon sellers also sell on eBay. That's pretty interesting. With only 15% on Shopify, 12% on Walmart. Top alternative e-commerce plans sellers plan to join. Number 1 is Walmart. That's interesting. 18% of sellers also sell products in brick and mortar stores. That's almost as much as the amount of people considering or selling on Walmart. It's more than that. Spotlight on Walmart. We'll skip the Walmart stuff for now. I have future videos about that. So age, primarily the larger demographic is 25 to 34. With most sellers being 25 through 55. United States, half of Amazon sellers essentially in the United States. 2/3 are male. And education, a lot of them actually have bachelor or an equivalent, or master's, which is interesting. I'm in the high school diploma group. So move on from there. Employment. 44% of sellers work for themselves, 26% earn income through their Amazon businesses alone. 1 out of 4 people selling on Amazon right now are paying for everything they do with just Amazon. So 35% employed working 40 hours per week. 1 out of 4 exclusively work for Amazon. Private label is by far the biggest. Wholesale being next, retail arbitrage tied with wholesale, and online arbitrage and drop shipping lower. Fulfillment methods, we know the differences between those for sure. So the fulfillment issues be pushing more to FBM. The percentage of Amazon sellers using FBM jumped nearly 10% from 2020 to 2021. Hey, that makes sense. Global marketplaces, selling in multiple places. Gotcha. Trending products and categories. Home and kitchen is by far the most popular. Beauty and personal care, and toys and games. 75% of all products are sourced in China. I would have thought it would have been higher. The US is next, huh? So 1 out of every 4 people are sourcing products from the US. That's impressive. That's more than I would have thought. Product volume. So 50 products or fewer. So 4% of products have over 250. This is what this is saying. 20% of, 4% of people sell over 250 products. And then 19% of people sell 1 product, 11, 2. Okay, got it. And then pricing, 16 to 20 is by far the most popular. Kind of peaking around that like $16 to $30 range. 27% of sellers sell between $1,001 and $5,000 per month. Big brands selling on Amazon. Profits, 65% have margins over 10%. 32% have margins above 20%. Oh, these are the big brands. Okay. Time it takes sellers to launch a business on Amazon. 78% launched within 6 months. 64 spend fewer than 20 hours per week on that business. That's pretty impressive. So within 6 months, you're spending less than 20 hours a week on your business. That's the grind period. I would hope you're spending more than that in the beginning. 69% start with less than $5,000 to start. And 32% spend less than $1,000. So 1/3 of all people start with less than $1,000. That's pretty incredible. I started with about $1,000, $1,300. Certainly much closer to $1,000 than $5,000. Interesting, 63% e-commerce platforms. So that's all Amazon stuff. 36% social. And then Google ads, actually 1 out of 4 as far as advertising spend goes. Advertising spend. So average spend across platforms, 57% by far. So like almost 80% send under $2,000. Motivation and success factors. The highest motivation, this is really interesting, is to be my own boss, flexibility to work anywhere, to feel successful. That's interesting. Extra income, new income, a challenge, professional achievement, to sell a business to an investor. I like that. That's one of my highest motivations. For me, that would be all the way up here if we were ranking them. Aspiring sellers plan to work harder on launching their business. Once global chain issues are resolved, don't wait for that. Just start now. Top reason why former sellers stopped selling on Amazon. This is a good one. Their products were not successful or selling well. I wouldn't look at it in terms of success in that case. It's just like the thing they thought was going to happen didn't. How do they fix that? That's what they should be asking. So they were overwhelmed by the effects of COVID-19 pandemic. They ran out of money. Yeah, that's a tough one. That happened to me when I first started. I had to get another job and start saving up again. Top challenges faced by former sellers. Increased competition driving prices down. Hey, well, that's why you need a brand and you need an audience. Don't keep selling generic products and trying to race to the bottom. Increasing ad costs, increasing shipping costs, increasing cost of goods. Yeah, over time, prices go up, right? And costs go up, prices go down typically. So that's where the audience comes in. Getting customer reviews is the biggest challenge. Really? 57% said that's their challenge. I think that's the easiest thing ever. Just put it on autopilot. Have a great box with a really good insert card. and use that request review feature, usually within a couple months I can get over 100 reviews. Finding a product to sell? Oh, come on. These are kind of lazy responses to this. Top Amazon seller challenges, not navigating global logistics and building your audience, finding the product and getting reviews. I think those are some of the fundamental, like, easy things. Maybe I'm looking at it wrong, but so working with Amazon, good company for business owners that uses its platform. Are optimistic that selling at Amazon will be a viable way to make money online in the future. Yeah, of course it will. Of course it will. Why would they not want people selling on their platform? It's better for them. All right, so that was it, guys. Now it's chapter 8. We're done here. Like I said, there will be a link down in the description. Let me know down in the comments down below what your favorite piece of information you got out of this was. But other than that, thank you for subscribing. And if you need additional help and you made it this far, I do have a course down below that's discounted right now. I'm trying a new model this year. I want to try and help more people. My goal is to get 100 people to $10,000 per month. I'm going to need more people to join if that's going to be possible. I don't think 100 people have joined yet, but we'll get there. So thanks for sticking around, and I will see you in the next episode. Later.